Hey guys, welcome to the fitness podcast. I'm actually recording this on November 6th. Um, yeah, so sorry about the holdup. I had midterms and stuff where, I would be called like a two brain celled idiot if I worked on a podcast instead of studying for midterms. So, yeah, now I'm all through them. And I just want to talk about how I been exercising. So the Toronto Marathon's actually like coming up next May, and I'm actually interested in signing up. So if anyone is interested, they can sign up with me. I'm gonna sign up for 10K. Mind you, I have never done cardio in the last few years. So like yeah, I'd be surprised if I can run a kilometer without gasping. Right now in my current condition, I've been doing hip based training and all that, but like nothing to the point of just pure just running nonstop for 10 kilometers. Um, that's I've been able to swim before. I can still swim, but I can like feel it. I used to be able to swim 60 seconds for one length, but like now I'm sitting at like 85, 90 seconds, which is super slow. Um, for my standards at least. So I just need to improve my cardio and overall capacity, which I haven't been able to do for a while. So that's actually my preparation. And the way I'm going to do it is I actually found this training method from Couch to 10K. And I'm going to be following that training method. And I'll put this up on the link, and I'm gonna continue doing keto for this until like a week or two before, cause right now at my weight, it's gonna be hard to just go from that to like just running to lose weight, right? Um, because I tried that before, and it's the biggest thing I can say on our diet or the keto diet is I personally feel avoiding carbs is a lot harder than avoiding um avoiding fat. So avoiding carbs is a lot easier than avoiding fat in my opinion, cuz when you're avoiding carbs or when you're avoiding fat, I mean, you miss all the good stuff and the tasty stuff, right? You're allowed to eat eggs and stuff, but like you can't use oil in your food. You can't eat all the stuff I like. You can't eat. So I personally feel cutting carbs out of my life is a lot easier. So I have this Zen Labs thing. I'll post it up and on my Instagram, and I'll get a site up soon. So yeah, it'll be there for everyone who wants to follow me to do it. But yeah, and guys, you guys got to respond to my emails, send me emails. I want to answer some questions. Like I got two topics I actually want to cover today from emails, but like I kind of want to do more email or answering questions. Like the questions or responses I got from my email were really good topics. Yeah, like yeah. One of them was merch. It's like people wanted help with getting merch like sweaters and all that stuff. So I actually designed merch and I'll put the link up in the description for this. But basically sweaters, t-shirts, tank tops, leggings, and it's actually really cool. Like it's one, I get some money to improve this channel, get a better studio, fix the audio, like get better equipment that I can use to fix the audio issues I'm having right now. And I'd also be able to buy myself a domain address. Like I said, I'm a student, so I'm on a student budget. So it right now, to keep it like this, I have no issues. But in order to improve what I have, I'll need a lot more support. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I also have my Patreon, which I'll link in my descriptions. And it's going to be really fun. But the biggest thing, I don't know who the hell started this trend, but like I got this email of my friend taking me look at this, but like, who the hell came up with this fat acceptance movement? Because it is not helping anyone at all. Yeah, it might help people who have self-esteem issues and stuff, like just improve their self-esteem, but my god, is it getting ridiculous. So they sent me a link to the video with Piers Morgan in obesity. Now, I'm no fan of Piers Morgan. The guy, I don't know why the guy is on America's Got Talent or whatever. Like, the guy's a journalist. But like, you gotta understand, like, he was debating some lady named Angelina Dopelsa or whatever. And dude, yeah, she basically calls this guy fat and is like, "Oh, if you hate fat people, why are you on the show? Like, you're fat." So, but like, you got to realize her BMI is like 64, and I'm pretty sure like that's not even morbidly obese. Like, that's way past morbidly obese. Like, let me just check. Yeah, so she was 5'4" at 330, aka she's not even on the chart. So she's not only is she extremely obese, she is past that and is higher. So like, she's not on the list. I'll put up the image, but from what I can say, I'll search up the men's one and I'll calculate mine right now. But yeah, like, that's nowhere healthy. Like, it's basically like saying a smoker saying, "Yeah, I'm smoking now, but I haven't gotten cancer yet." So, well, you are gonna get it someday, and it's gonna be due to this. And every cigarette you smoke is putting a day off of your life. So, like, I just told her, like, yeah, don't do like. It seems super ridiculous to me that people are actually willing to advertise that in a healthy way. So I was 5'8", weighed 230 pounds. I'm gonna like give it a conservative, like, extra number. So yeah, I was at a 34, which makes me obese, and I could feel it. I was considered obese, and I could feel it. So this poor lady, I can only imagine how much her body is screaming at her. If her muscles and body had, what do you call it, like a mouth and like the vocabulary to speak, I'm pretty sure like they would be swearing at her. So yeah, like, it's nowhere near fun to be at that size. As someone who had that issue, I'm saying it now, it's not fun. But yeah, like, it's so for her, I highly recommend just trying to do some sort of exercise, and the keto diet would definitely assist someone like her who has a high fat percentage. Her main goal isn't to build muscle. She probably has a lot of muscle already naturally from moving around with how heavy she is. Like, no, I'm not joking about it. It's actually true. When I reduced and I shredded my calf, I never work out legs and calves, but just because of how much work they did carrying my fat ass around, my legs are shredded. Like, they're, you know, like that look that Arnold has where he's big and shredded at the same time. So yeah, like after when I started losing weight, surprisingly, I lost my weight. I lost my weight near my thighs and my chest first. I didn't lose a lot near my stomach. That's where I started losing it last. But I lost it near my face, near my arms, near my chest, and near my legs. And to this day, like if you stretch my pants, you can probably fit another one of my legs in there because of how thick they are. But like my waist still fits perfectly. I probably lost like 3 or 4 inches in my actual waist. I went down one belt. Or like I think it's like 7 holes in total. I don't know what that is, but like as opposed to the rest of my body, where like my shoulders actually sloped down to like almost halfway on my upper arm from my old shirts. Like my waist decrease is nowhere near close to where the rest of my body changed. So yeah, the keto diet would definitely benefit her because like she probably has not some muscle, so she doesn't need to gain the muscles. She just needs to lose the fat. And so I'm trying to get one of my friends to come on today, but like he's in a finance program and like his midterms are after mine and it's a whole bunch of hassle, but yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about today. I'm just trying to decide what to talk about today and what to leave for next week. Because next week we're actually at my school, we're having mental health awareness. And I want to bring up a few points because like not only is this a fitness podcast, this is also going to help out people who have health issues as well to discuss, including mental health issues. Now, I'm not a registered therapist, but get a few shots in me and I'll start giving you free therapy sessions. But basically, I suffered a lot of mental health issues. Basically, growing up, I had IEPs and education problems. It was really difficult for me to learn with my individual education plan and learning disabilities. But I was actually assisted a lot by my school and doctors to help me out. And I overcame that. So now you can't recognize that I have that disability unless I tell you. It's still there, but like I learned how to like overcome it and just like live with that disability. And next would be when I suffered the depression, anxiety, and got my weight gain. And I was able to reduce that. And that's why I'm trying to help now. I understand I totally understand why someone would. I just want to get this point out. I totally understand why someone would stress eat. Like, yeah, I did it. So I know exactly what feeling you're having. You're extremely stressed. The only thing you can use to find comfort or peace is eating. You feel content on the inside. You feel happy on the inside. You feel amazing for that instance. But there are other ways of reducing that anxiety. No job or no job is worth straining your mental health and your physical health. The best quote I was actually given is with Bill Burr, my favorite comedian of all time. He basically has this one quote where if you're having to bite into a kumquat and like breathe fast and slow, to like calm yourself after 6 months of joining a job, then that job isn't for you, which I totally agree with. Like the first few weeks or the first month or so, like I'm a brown guy, so I know a lot of people do this. They basically lie on their resume, get the job, and like they go in and they probably don't even know how to turn on the computer. It's the first time seeing it as well. Like they'll open up the computer and be like, "Oh, how do I launch the app?" or something like that. So like I understand the first few weeks while you're learning how to like get used to your environment and stuff. Stress eating or like just getting anxiety, I mean, and stress. But after that, if you're not able to settle into whatever job you have, or you're not able to learn and accommodate to that position, then that's not for you. And so I say there's another job out there that you can do that's at your skill level that won't damage your health. The pay might be different, the location might be different, but would you rather take $1 less an hour now than have to pay that an extra $5 an hour for treatment? Right? So like you gotta decide that. But yeah, like if for me, obesity is an eating disorder. You don't think you're small. You think you're small even though you're ginormous. And I had the same issue. I was like, even when I was big, because of my powerlifting, I can still do push-ups and I can still touch my toes. So even though my BMI said that I was morbidly obese, I was not morbidly, but I was actually obese, under obesity 2. So I tried touching my toes, and I would be able to do it because of just my flexibility in my legs from squats and stuff. And then I would like do one push-up, and I'd be like, yeah, I can do a push-up, I can do this, I'm healthy. But like the truth was, I wasn't, and I found out when I got diagnosed with pre-diabetes and diabetes that I can't continue like this. It hit me like a truck, and I definitely started making changes there. But there's some people that it doesn't hit yet, so they need an extra push. So if you see someone who needs that help, please do it. It'll definitely help them. So yeah, I actually have this nice recipe that I started doing for my that was an amazing transition, but I have this amazing recipe for the smoothie I'm doing for keto, and when I drink it, it's actually pretty decent. It detoxes me. It like just puts all my minerals in, just flushes my system of any extra toxins I have inside. When I say toxins, I'm not like drinking poison or something, but like it's just when you exercise, your body filters out your toxins, but like because you don't have a sauna and stuff, like some still stays in, so this just purifies you. So basically what I do is I take a bag of spinach, a green chili, some ginger, some cumin, 2 cucumbers, a handful of mint, and a handful of coriander. I blend all of this up into a pulp with a liter of water. And then I strain this, add some salt, and drink. And it tastes absolutely phenomenal. I put in like 3 or 4 lemons for 3 liter or a liter and a half of this. I have one of those like big liter and a half flasks. I had one 2.2 liter flask which got damaged. So because my broke ass can't afford another $40 flask, I'm sitting with like the $12 one that I got. I apologize, but I drink this smoothie in the morning and throughout the day with some coconut oil in it. You don't need to put the coconut oil in there, but like I like the coconut oil in there because I need the fat. But yeah, it really helps. Really, really helps. So yeah, if you guys do subscribe to my you know what, screw my Patreon for now. When I get it all set up and I actually have more than 20 subscribers, I'll start getting my Patreon and start advertising it. But like so far, the only people that I got subscribed to this channel are the people I begged to subscribe. But please subscribe if you see this video. Try to get it reached out to a bit more people. And yeah, help a poor student out. But I'll basically be posting my running tips and stuff. So I have a training partner who I tried to work with, but he has class right now. But like basically what we're gonna do is basically do 1 day of HIIT training and then 3 days of cardio and then 1 day of weights. That would basically make me get into a calorie negative and then like get my body used to running, because right now like I'm used to weights, but like I have zero skills in overall cardio when it comes to just running. Like the max I can run right now, or the max I tried running, was 4K in the past 3 years in a row, and for that I got 27 minutes, which is not the best pace. I should be able to do a 5K in that pace. So I'm really gonna like get myself in shape and lose that weight, lose that lack of endurance for myself, and get back into that position where like in high school I can run 10Ks. I think for my 10K in high school my speed was 68 minutes, which is a pretty good time. But I'm trying to get back to that, which would take me a lot of work. If you guys have any advice for me, please send it out. Yeah, and I'm gonna upload this podcast today. If you guys also have any questions, please email me. Please try to buy my merch, whatever you can. Any little bit helps. And anyone in web designing who wants to help me out by building my website, yeah, I'll give you a portfolio. Or like anyone who wants to work with me on it. I'm in a programming course right now, so it'd be pretty embarrassing if I can't program my own website. So I'll probably do that myself. But if anyone wants to work with me on it, because like I know a lot of my friends are applying to co-ops, they need a portfolio. So if you need a portfolio, we can work on this as well. And I'll put your name that you did the entire thing. Yeah, please join. Also, I don't know how the hell to do this, but if anyone's like has any idea on how to get sponsorships for podcasts or how to get into iTunes and stuff, please let me know, because I kind of I honestly want to get to as many channels as I can. Like half of it is for like, yeah, the more I do it, the better I can like monetize to expand and buy better equipment. The other half is like the more I spread, the more people I can get it to, right? So yeah, like I just want to be able to expand it so I can get to people who need my help, and if the more I can improve this, the better I can get like my message across to people. Oh, and yeah, I got my first match on Tinder after I lost weight. Yay. Turned out to be a scam though, but I basically was just sitting there like, yo, what the hell, So I don't know what happened or why it happened, but this dude, Mr. Singh, if you ever if this message gets to you, I would like to let you know you're literally the scum of the earth. Basically, this guy's grammar gave me this. When I read this, I'm a dyslexic dude, and this guy's spelling was worse than mine. That's the only thing I can say. Like, when a dyslexic man calls you an idiot, you know you're an idiot. And yeah, I just played along with this guy. Like, I wanted to see where he would go or how far he would go, and I felt sad at the end. Like, he was like, dude, from one homie to another, like, this is not how you get into a lady's pants. Be nice. And then like this, because like during the entire time he's like, oh, I will eat your dessert and stuff. And then I'm like, dude, from one homie to another, like, use proper spelling and like charm the lady, not like don't ask her to show don't ask her if she wants to see her chicken tikka masala and stuff. And this guy was like, okay. And then I'm like, at this point, I knew this guy didn't understand what the hell I was saying. So I'm like, dude, I'm a guy. And the moment I said that, he blocked me. Like, I don't know how I matched with him. It's probably that, like, I basically don't even look at the images. I just swipe right on everything because of how, let's say, lonely I am. But yeah, like, I just kept on swiping right. And then I got this guy sending me messages thinking I'm a chick. Initially, I was like, dude, your spelling gave me AIDS in my eyes. He's like, hey, baby, wait, what exactly? Let me open up the thing. Both looks great, Abby. One will work, lol. And I'm like, please attend a grammar class because your spelling gave me AIDS. This guy was like too harsh, but I like it. So at that point, I'm like, yo, this guy's trying to catfish me. So I just went through basically telling him like, yo, I see you like it rough. And I'm like, yeah, so he's like, yo, what are you looking for? But that too, like, he spells what? W-T-R, the letter R, and then U. Looking for without the O, right? At this point, I was laughing my ass off, and then I'm like, yo, let's see how far this guy goes. And I'm like, I'm looking for a strong Indian man with bad spelling to swoop me away. And now you might be like, oh, this, Nick, you're racist. And I'm like, shut the hell up. I'm brown as well. I gotta pass on this stuff. I know how bad our people can scam people, and I don't want to get a bad name. That's probably half the reasons why I can't say hi to someone. Because they'll look at me and be like, why the hell is this guy gonna scam me with the IRS? And then I'll be like, I'm not here to scam you. I'm just here to say hi. But I can't do that shit because we got scammers like this brother here. So like I said, dude, if I ever find you, I want to congratulate you on making me laugh, but you're a horrible, horrible person for trying to scam people like this. Please do not scam people. Please be a nice person. Please respect women. I respect all kinds of women. Other than, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get demonetized, but I will respect everyone and help them out unless they don't stop spewing bullshit. Oh, and speaking of that, I was watching this Dr. Phil show, and dude, that guy boggles my mind, man. Like, everyone on there needs actual psychiatric help. What the hell does this guy do? So what you're saying is, it's your fault that you have a mental disorder, and basically skins them alive on public television when they have an actual mental disorder instead of actually helping them. Like, dude, like, if this guy gets an abused girlfriend, like, on his show, he'll be like, so maybe if you didn't yell at him, you could have. And I'm like, oh, dude. Because, who was it? Like, Bill Burr had a bit on this too, and I went to go check out the episode he talked about, and I saw Rosie O'Donnell, and, like, she started bringing up how, like, who the hell was it? Rosie O'Donnell, she was like, yeah, no, Robin Williams. She was like, yo, Robin Williams is still alive. And I was like, no, man, cut off the TV, man. Don't do it anymore. Like, she was killing it back in the day. She's a respected actress, but, like, the thing is, she actually has mental health issues at this point. So, Robin Williams is alive. And I'm like, dude, shut off the TV, man. Any medical professional who isn't a crooked cop will, like, show some sort of sympathy for his patient and not want to scam them. This guy is worse than that Tinder scammer, in my opinion. Not helping his patients at all. Like, that girl, like, what the hell is her name? Like, Daniel, like, the Catch Me Outside girl? Like, dude, that girl needed actual help. What the hell did this guy do? Like, I remember, instead of getting this girl away from her mother, like, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast with this guy, like, basically saying, like, she improved a lot when she went to that camp that he shipped her off to. And I gotta come back to that a second, but, like, I got a funny joke about it. But, yeah, this guy sent her off to that camp. She stayed there. She played with the horses. She took leadership. She did everything. And she's, like, an amazing person. One day with her thug-like mother, and holy shit, I could not stop crying, like, at the kind of shit she was pulling off in that video. And, like, this guy was, Dr. Phil was talking, like, yeah, no, I screwed up big time. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, really. You really had to publicize that second video. You could have just, like, separated the daughter and mother, because when she's separate from her mom, she's actually a good student. She's actually a good person. But it's just her, like, trashy ass mom, like, yelling at her that's causing all the issue. And, like, it's 13. At that age, like, I understand kids have hormones at that age. But, like, as a parent, you gotta find your way around that. Like, I got a bratty younger brother. Like, he has an attitude problem. I understand that's hormones at that age. I just tell him to, like, do his work again. I tell him, like, he has math homework. He's like, it'll be 8 p.m. He'll be watching TV till then, like, all excited and stuff, and how, like, 2 coffees and a Coca-Cola. Now I'll go sit next to him and be like, yo, let's do math. And he'll put his hands over his eyes and be like, I'm so sleepy. I haven't slept in 3 days. Like, I don't want to do math. I'm like, yo, shut the hell up. We're going to go into my room, and we're going to do your math. So, like, at that time, you're going to need some tough love. But, like, you can't go being like, well, I'm not going to teach you, boy. I'm not going to, like, it's, like, his mom's, like, this chick's mom was doing, like, basically acting more of a thug than this child. And, like, that chick's 14. She has every right to act like she doesn't have every right to do it, but, like, you can understand why she's doing it, because she's 14. You, on the other hand, are a grown-ass lady. You have zero excuse to act like that. So, yeah, like, just speak. So, like, if I was Dr. Phil, instead of advertising this shit, like, it's like one of those, like, television ads, you could have just split those two up, and she would have improved a lot. And it's actually hilarious because, like, the joke was, like, this guy doesn't even help. He's a guy with a mustache, white guy with a mustache, that basically sends people to camps after like, humiliating them. Like, I can name you another guy in history that did that. But, yeah. So, what you're saying is you're comparing me with Hitler. And I'm like, yeah, basically, this guy will plant drugs on a white guy. That's how crooked this guy is. Basically, as someone who has had mental health issues, I understand giving someone tough love, but there's a solid line in the ground that between humiliating someone and giving someone tough love. There's a huge difference. And if you're humiliating someone for the sake of money, in my mind, you're a psycho. And yeah, that I said it. So, you're saying that Robin Williams is still alive? And I'm like, dude, come on, man. Just cut it off. Don't talk about it. And what does this guy do? This guy can't do shit. Like, this guy continues. Alright, yeah, so, like, I'll cover a lot of topics next week about, like, the mental health stuff. Like, I just want to, like, let people know what I thought about it and stuff. But one thing I gotta say, though, is please buy some merch. How about this? The first 10 items I get, that are bought, I will donate some profits to a charity that I will ask for in my Instagram. So, like, if you send me a recommendation of a charity, I will donate my the profit for the first merch from there. It'll be a promo. I'll ask the consensus on my Instagram. But if it's a good idea and someone sends me a charity along with something they buy, I'll give it to them. Until then, I'll hold the money. But, like, when I get, like, if you don't give me an actual charity name that you want me to, like, donate to, and you just give me the cash, like, there's, like, millions out there. What the hell do you want me to decide for? I'm gonna do it on charity on myself. But yeah, like, please. So, but, like, yeah, that's a special offer out there. Please try to buy my merch. It'll help me out a lot. It'll help benefit this channel. It'll help me reach more people. And please visit my Patreon. And please follow me on social media. Alright, guys. Take care. And next week we're going to talk about flying monkeys. Or, before we leave, I actually got a cool name for my fans. Because they're going to lose weight like magic using dumbbells, so Dumbledores. If you like that idea, please put it in the comment. Alright, guys, take care. Have a good day. And have a good week. I will put a before and after pic sometime this week once I start, like, going into my marathon or 10K run practice. Alright, see ya.